it's Kimmy. Today I wanted to share with you another one of my traditional to digital redraws. This is a drawing I did a few years ago. I'm sure a lot of artists will understand this. When you're just really inspired or you have an image in your head and you just can't get it out, you have to draw it out, I guess. And this was one of those times where I just had this image and I really wanted to make it happen. And the traditional piece, I feel like it turned out pretty good. I'm not super proud of the shading with the ink. I just used a pen and it just didn't turn out as great as I wanted it to. So I felt like making this image digitally, I might be able to do a little bit more with the shading and make it a little bit better. The galaxy design for the triangle in the background, I feel like really makes the image pop. It was fun to do. Traditionally, I use color pencils and just did a lot of layers and blending, stuff like that, but it's shocking how different it looks when you mess around with some stuff digitally. And, I am far from an expert in digital art. That's part of the reason I'm trying all this stuff. But I really like how it turned out. It was really fun to make and fun to experiment with. For the elephant himself, I tried to keep the image very similar to the original traditional piece and experiment more with the texture of the skin to see if I could get him some more detail, make him look a little more interesting. Initially, I had some brushes that I tested, and you can see it earlier in the video, kind of on his ear that looked a little more like cross-hatching, because I thought that would give it the feel of still kind of a hand-drawn look to it, but ultimately I didn't really like where that was going, and I wanted to do something else. And I ended up using a basic brush that's kind of a pencil look, gives you that kind of texture like you're drawing on paper, and just adjusting the pressure as I drew ended up making a world of difference in the detail on the elephant's skin. I think all his wrinkles and lines just really worked well with this brush, and you can see I clearly use it a lot going through all this, and I just think it really made the image come together well. And honestly, I was surprised because I haven't used the pencil brushes too much in a lot of my art so far. I probably could have kept shading and making texture on the elephant for hours, even more so than I did. It was just really therapeutic, I guess. It was fun, it was satisfying, and it ended up looking really cool. I did go back and adjust some stuff in the galaxy in the background. The stars just weren't looking right to me, so I went back and tried to fix it, and I think it was the right choice. And then towards the end, I was just making some minor modifications, trying to make sure everything fit right and there weren't weird things sticking out in strange places. And then I kind of messed around with the background. I didn't have a background in the original, but I wanted to in this version. So not counting all the time I put into the traditional piece years ago, this digital version took me about 9 hours to complete. And I really like the way it turned out. The colors are bright, there's good texture. It's just an interesting piece to me. thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Let me know in the comments below what you think and what kind of art you're currently creating. I hope y'all stay safe and stay inspired.